Today I am simulating the rest of the football season. Yes, the rest of the football season. I am doing this with the help of Football Manager 2023. Now, there's a few things that I need you guys to understand before we go ahead and literally simulate the rest of the season. As you can see in game, we are on the 13th of March 2023. This is basically starting from game week 27 according to the Premier League. I don't know what the other leagues are. We are simulating pretty much the world, but my main focus will be the Premier League. As you can tell, I support Arsenal. So my main question is, will Arsenal win the Premier League? But I will try and answer as many questions that you guys might have. Like, who's going to get top 4? Who's going to get relegated? Who's going to win the Italian league? Even though it's most likely Napoli. Who's going to win the Bundesliga? Who's going to win the French league? Who's going to win the La Liga? Whatever. I'm going to try and do all of that. Another thing is, though, as of right now, on the 20th of March, yesterday, literally came back from the Emirates and Arsenal won 4-1. Beautiful game. Easy result. Well, that's not included in this. This is a week behind. Now, another important factor to note is that on Football Manager, you cannot really edit cup competitions. So, in-game, teams may still be in cups. For example, United may have not won the EFL Cup. Arsenal may still be in the FA Cup and Europa League. Man City may not be in the Champions League, etc. For some reason, a Football Manager, that can't be edited. I don't know what the technical reason is, but I just can't. So it's only the leagues, okay? Also, one last thing that's really important to know. This is the Premier League table in-game as of right now, as you can see. And this is the Premier League table in real life. Yes, there's a few differences. Right now, you can see Arsenal are on 66 points, but have played 28 games. Now, I did say that we beat Palace 4-1. That game has not been simulated yet. But you can also see Man City have played 28 games and are only 2 points behind Arsenal. Reason being is because the Premier League, or English football in general, when the Queen passed away in September, a lot of the games got delayed and muddled up. One of those games was the Arsenal-Man City home game, which then got played last month where Arsenal lost 3-1. That's included in this. However, the home game for some reason couldn't be rescheduled in this custom database, so that game has already been simulated. So we're gonna literally look at that result, and I'm assuming Man City have beaten us. If we go here, so yeah, that game got played here away. So Arsenal went away to Man City and lost 2-0 on the 15th of February 2023 according to this database. However, the rest, as you can see, Arsenal beat Fulham 3-0, beat Bournemouth 3-2. The FA Cup, again, ignore the cup competitions as much as you can, but United are still in it, so that's kind of realistic, and Arsenal not. Then you can see like the Brentford game, the Everton loss, the Man United win, the Tottenham away win, etc. Those are all included. If we go on to United's schedule, for example, the 7-0 is there. The hammering that United took is there. We also have the Championship, which I believe is really tight. Besides Burnley, I would say, and maybe Sheffield United have created a lead of some sort. This player spot is looking insane. So we're going to see who gets promoted, etc. And hopefully see if Arsenal do win the Premier League. Also, yeah, the relegation battle in the Premier League is wild. So there's a lot to see. And again, I must urge, this is not an exact replication of the current season, but it's as close as I'm gonna get right now, because the next update I think is going to be in a few weeks, and I just kind of want to do this right now and just see how the Premier League table may end up looking like. So yeah, let's just jump into the rest of the football season and how Football Manager sees it ended. All right, the football season's now been simulated. I'm actually quite nervous. As an Arsenal fan, I just hope that the game has shown Arsenal as winners of the Premier League. Otherwise, you know what? Otherwise, I would just say this game sucks. But this is the 29th of May, and I believe the Premier League season ended on the 28th of May. I will double check everything else. I don't know if the Championship playoffs and stuff will have been done. If they haven't, then I will simulate that. But it's the moment of truth, and we're going to start off with the Premier League. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't want any spoilers. Here we freaking go, and it's Manchester City have ended up champions by 2 points. Man City won the league. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's gutting. We're gonna go through where Arsenal bottled it, I guess. 2 points hurts. Okay, Man City have won the Premier League according to Football Manager. Liverpool have ended up getting third somehow. They finished on 70 points. Tottenham just about got fourth on 68 points. Newcastle finishing fifth with 66 points. Then somehow United from 3rd to 6th with 64 points. And then Brighton finished 7th with 61 points. Brentford 8th with 54. Chelsea 9th, 51. Fulham 10th with 49. Aston Villa 11th with 48. Nottingham Forest survived with finishing 12th with 47 points. West Ham survived with 43 points, joint with Palace at 14th with 43. Then Everton Wolves finished on 41 points, and then Bournemouth just about a point ahead of Southampton survive, and then Southampton, Leicester and Leeds end up relegated, with Leeds finishing on 25 points. God damn. Okay, where did it go wrong for Arsenal? What result? So Arsenal, oh, they drew at home to Leeds. So in this, you know, game week 28, the Palace game, Arsenal did end up winning it. However, then we drew to Leeds. We beat Southampton, lost to Liverpool away, lost to West Ham away, and then drew with Chelsea at home. So that's 3 games without a win. It's 4 out of 5 games without a win in April. So apparently Football Manager has predicted out April to be really bad. But then we end up winning away to Newcastle, end up beating Brighton, end up beating Forest, and then beating Wolves, going 4 wins out of 4 in May. And then the game has put us in the Europa League final. And right now, well, we are out of the Europa League. We're going to ignore that. But then what happened with Man City? Did they even drop any points? Man City dropped, they drew to Southampton away 0-0. Then they won the rest of their games, and then they drew to Everton away, and then they drew to Brentford away. They just didn't lose, which is very City-like. They are in the FA Cup final. They lost the Champions League semi-final to Chelsea. It's a Chelsea versus Barcelona final. Barcelona are not in they're not in any European competition. This is what I'm saying, like the cup competitions, I'm not going to really care. Now, the other leagues we look at, the Championship. We see Burnley, not surprisingly, winning the Championship with 99 points. Sheffield United finishing 2nd with 88 points. And then we have a playoff final between Middlesbrough and Norwich. Luton and West Brom made it to the playoffs. Millwall just missing out. Well, that final is still meant to be played. We will simulate that in a second. With the other leagues as well, there is still one more game to be played in La Liga, but it seems like Barcelona have already won the... I almost said the Prem. They've already won the league, and then Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Real Sociedad have secured Champions League. There is a relegation battle for 18th spot, so that Valencia could be relegated. Wow, actually, is very unlikely. The German league has Dortmund have won the Bundesliga by 2 points. Wow. Okay, interesting. So Dortmund end up winning the Bundesliga in this. Bayern come in 2nd, Leipzig 3rd, and Freiburg 4th, with Wolfsburg, Berlin just kind of missing out on Champions League. Then we have Schalke relegated, Hoffenheim in the... Is that the playoffs for relegation? I believe that is. They both finished on 31 points. And then Bochum, is that how... I've probably got that wrong. But yeah, they got relegated as well. Now we have the French league next. Unsurprisingly, the league's not finished, but PSG have ended up winning it. Monaco and Marseille getting the Champions League spots. And there's 4 teams that have been relegated. Wow. Is the league changing? Oh yeah, the league's changing to 18 teams, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's why there's 4 teams relegated. I don't know if that's wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, comments. I think the league's changing to 18 teams. I don't know. And then we have the Serie A, which I'm sure Napoli have ended up winning. It wasn't as clear as it looked before, but they probably got complacent. That's what probably will happen with Napoli. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. But yes, Napoli have won the Italian league. There is still 1 game to be played. Then we have Inter and Milan securing the 2nd and 3rd spots. But you know what? Because I want to see who ends up in the Champions League in this, and who ends up getting promoted. We're going to just skip one more week. So 4th spot actually goes to Lazio, and then Roma just missing out. Atalanta finishing 6th, and then Juve finishing 7th because of their point deduction. And then the championship playoff, Norwich end up getting promoted by beating Middlesbrough on a penalty shootout. Well, I'm gonna end it there for today's video. It was just a very short video of giving you maybe an insight on how the football season will end. I hope it doesn't end this way. I hope Arsenal do end up winning the Premier League, because 2 points would hurt, because if we lose out on 2 points, that would mean that Brentford's goal should have been disallowed because them not drawing the lines, and if that would cost us the Premier League, I'll be fuming. I would genuinely be fuming. So yeah, let's hope. There's 10 finals left for Arsenal. I'm just praying that we end up just doing it. Either way, I'm really proud of the team and the club itself. Like, we have overachieved massively. We've got an insane squad and players that are just all likable, including staff, everyone around. I freaking love the club. But yeah, let me know who you support in the comments. Let me know what you want as an outcome in your season. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.